Hey everyone, today we are going to be checking out a putting green from Birdie Ball. This putting green does come in a very large cardboard box. Let's go ahead and open it up. Here's a look at that putting mat inside that storage bag. So our putting mat is 4 feet wide, therefore that storage bag is 4 feet tall. I have unrolled that putting green and taken out the contents of that storage bag as well. So we do have the putting mat that is 4 by 12, so 4 feet by 12 feet. It looks so big, but I know it's going to be perfect. So on that putting green, we do have 2 holes at one end. Those are a foot from the end. On the other end, we do have 1 hole, which is 18 inches from the end. Let's go ahead and go over all of the stuff that came inside that bag. So as you can see here, we do have those black rubber end bumpers. So those are for the ends so that your ball's not going over the end when you're putting. Like I said, this is a 4 by 12 foot. This is bi-directional putting mat. We did go with the slow speed. They do have slow, medium, and fast, I believe, but we went ahead with the slow. There are those 3 holes. There's those 3 cups as well. So you can see there's 3 cups here. Plastic cups, you go ahead and insert them from the bottom. And they do have one that has a higher back so that you can utilize this for those extra firm putts. As you can see, I also have 3 hole plugs. And here's a great way to see the difference between that foam. So this is an aerated foam and it does simulate the natural grass. This side, you can see has more of that grass texture to it. It feels completely different than what this foam side does. This just feels like your standard foam. It is squishy. Feels very nice. So anyways, we have the 3 plugs to go ahead and plug those holes if you wanted to cover up the holes. We also have this hole reducer. So it reduces it down to 2.5 inch diameter. Here is our extraction flags. We do have 3 of those extraction flags. I'll show you what they look like once we go ahead and set them up. And then on top of that, it looks like we have this round shim. I think this one is an 18-inch shim, so you can go ahead and put this underneath the putting mat to create different breaks and different obstacles, along with this long snake-like shim as well. Setting up this putting green is pretty simple. You just need to roll it out, and then you have the bumpers, those rubber bumpers on the end that simply slide on. The cups go underneath with those ball caddies that slip right up on top. We've noticed that when we set it up that we just set a heavy book over on the side there to flatten it out, and it just needs to be there for a few minutes, and then it settles down and is nice and flat. We have been using this putting green for approximately a month. On and off, we'll roll it back up, put it in that storage bag, and then roll it back out. I did want to note that we do have some pets that have done some zoomers and ran across here, and we have some small divots in here, but you are able to kind of rub them out and minimize the effect. Kind of a pro and con, but if you have some animals that are going to be running around, just know that they might leave some small divots in there. On this end, we have gone ahead and used one of those plugs to cover up this hole. It seems to be pretty flush.
Thanks for watching, people. We really appreciate it. If you're new in town, consider subscribing. Till we see you again. Keep your nose clean. Bye-bye.